One of the developing patterns in the crypto stanza is blockchain gaming. The youthful and promising undertaking that is administering the gaming area is pursuing an up direction. Seen on the 5th of February, the value spiked to $71.67 by the 7th of February. Notwithstanding, unrest in the business coming about because of war, and nervousness around took care of rate climb, pushed the value back to its help levels. AXS was then seen floating nearer to its help levels until the 23rd of spring. At the point when it prearranged a spike, which cleared a path to its quarterly conclusion at $69.74. The subsequent quarter started with a sticker price of $67.45. Pushing ahead, the direction of AXS's value slipped toward the south, amidst exasperating conditions. The cost of AXS enlisted a fall of more than 75% in the subsequent quarter. AXS value expectation for Q3. Assuming Axie boundlessness figures out how to accumulate, stream and develop on volumes in the proper method of the quarter, AXS could walk toward its opposition at $13.12. On the other side, NFTs and gaming the area, missing out on Flash could drag the value down to $11.76. Taking into account the greatest and least focuses on, the normal cost could track down place at $12.33. Axie boundlessness value expectation for Q4. As per the organization's white paper, the organization is thinking of a progression of updates. For example, AXS marking, land interactivity local area alpha, and standard arrival of the application on cell phones, which could move the cost to its pinnacle of $16.28. Looking for additional catalyst from its developing client base and exchange volumes, the cost could hit its likely high of $17.22. On the other hand, the venture not standing consistent with its assumptions could stifle the value down to $12.763. All things considered, with an equilibrium in trading pressures, the cost could settle at $14.77. AXS crypto value expectation for 2023. The NFTs and gaming area could additionally thrive in the cryptosphere in 2023, which would carry impulse to the value activity of AXS, that could rocket to its limit of $29.14. Notwithstanding, negative analysis and exhausting volumes could land the cost at $15.85. Compelled by direct force, the typical cost could settle at $23.18. Axie vastness crypto value expectation for 2024. Gaining from into the blocks holding dissemination. The count of tokens held by addresses has been running in straight force. Progressively, the immaterial change makes AXS insusceptible to enormous downswings, and furthermore means the aggregate development of the resource. Optimistically, AXS's cost could intensify on gains to guarantee its expected high of $50.64 toward the finish of 2024. On the other hand, a potential monetary emergency or administrative crackdowns could wreck the cost to $26.64. All things considered, an equilibrium in each day exchange exercises could prepare at a typical cost tag of $38.53. AXS value expectation for 2025. As NFT's commercial center will prosper in impending years, with its promising occasions in line. What's in store is by all accounts truly sure for Axie limitlessness, and new achievements are expected on its way. On the off chance that the organization effectively executes the arranged occasions, the cost might hit $82.90 toward the finish of 2025. On the drawback, assuming the organization neglects to draw on new local area bases, and succumbs to bits of hearsay, the bears may effortlessly dominate. In such a case the AXS cost might plunge down to $44.72. Progressively, taking into account the bullish and negative focuses on, the customary cost could find its base at $63.18. Has overhauled its AXS cost forecast. As indicated by the examiners, the cost will reach $14.96 by 2022. Also, rally further to cross $29.41 toward the finish of 2023. All things considered, the figure anticipates that the cost should hit a limit of $51.98 toward the finish of 2025. What is Axie limitlessness, AXS? Axie vastness is a fascinating blockchain game, which expects to carry masses to the crypto space in a great manner. AXS is a play to procure token based on the ETH, Ethereum, organization, which is utilized for administration on the stage. This progressive idea was created in the year 2018 by Alexander Zero Larsen, Tudone, Annie Ho, and Jeffrey Zerline. The interesting thought was roused by famous games like Pokémon and Tamagotchi. The symbolic backings clients to gather, breed, raise, fight, and exchange token-based animals known as Axie. This token can take a few structures, and there are north of 500 Axie body parts. Counting seagoing, monster, bird, plant, reptile, and then some. Additionally, the parts likewise accompany four unique rarities: normal, interesting, ultra uncommon, and unbelievable. Each Axie is a NFT with special elements and advantages that will take a go to contend in 3v3 fights. The triumphant group procures more experience focuses that are additionally used to step up their Axie scores or change body parts. These Axie can be consolidated together to advance new and different posterity, which can be additionally sold on the stage's commercial center. Major examination. Axie boundlessness was sent off by Sky Mavis, the Vietnam-based innovation-centered game designer association. The stage has two organizers, Trung Nguyen and Alexander Larsen. Trung Nguyen is the current chief of the organization. Nguyen achieved his graduation with a BS in program designing. Furthermore, before establishing the stage, he had collected insight of over a year as a computer programmer at. Then again, Alexander Larsen, another fellow benefactor of Axie vastness, has acquired insight in blockchain gaming starting around 2017. He had additionally contributed his administration as the chief security official for the Norwegian Government Security Association. Aside from these establishing individuals, the organization comprises of many committed people. Axie vastness saw an ascent in its client base in 2021, outperforming a sum of 1 million clients. With every one of these player bases there comes the requirement for standard updates and progressive substance. To satisfy something similar, the organization is concocting many energizing updates. For example, AXS marking, refreshes on Axie vastness shards, reconciliation with the iOS/application store, and a lot more in its pack. Axie endlessness value expectation. The task is by all accounts relentless.